Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Richard. Hi.
Looks like I need to get a new computer. I guess I have to get that this week, which is cool. Whatever, is what it is. Because for some reason my doesn't want to work. But let's get on my phone. Like that. Okay, can you hear me? All right. Okay, so I have have the thing over here, the camera on my phone, and I have the presentation on my computer. So we're not letting technology hold us back over here. Thank you, Kirsten. Appreciate seeing you. And
Hi, nice to see you.
Kathleen, oh, Karthik, thank you for joining us as well. I see am I in the right place? Yes, you are in the right place at the right time. We got to add that. The right place at the right time. All right, timing is very important, and that's something that I found in this space, right? And this is the financial space, right? And the financial space is um, it's pretty much money that's growing on money, right? And Kirsten, she'll let you know about the math class. Make sure you tune into the math class with Sam Lee because understanding the math, what that you understand then, right? And because there's other opportunities, so many opportunities online. If you're on Telegram, then you'll see many people are messaging you every day trying to get you into a new opportunity. But how all of the opportunities run are the same, right? And it's based on liquidity. It's based on money coming in and money going out, right? And one thing with every other company that's out there, they don't show you how much is coming in and how much is coming out. So you don't know how long the opportunity is going to be there for. You don't know what's going on in the accounts, right? If they're down to their last dollar, right? You have no idea. The only way you'll find out is when you can no longer withdraw money, right? And then the company disappears, and then another one comes, and the same thing all over again, right? And we're great to have a founder, Sam Lee, who's been in this industry for many years, right? And has gone through the ups and downs, the pump and dumps, all the different kind of things that many people are benefiting from. But obviously, he has a bigger purpose, and the greater purpose that he has is for us to be in control of the financial industry, for us to have control of our money and the movement of our money, right? And that's pretty much what the blockchain technology has allowed us to do, right? And now, as the blockchain is evolving, new opportunities are coming from them, right? And and innovation after innovation after innovation is happening, right? And that's pretty much what is happening right now as I'm presenting VEND, right? Because VEND is pretty much where we are now in terms of innovation, right? So this concept of mining tokens, right? And when you're mining tokens, you're actually generating a revenue from mining tokens. If you're into NFTs and stuff like that, then you know about mining, right? But here is a really new way to mine tokens. And I know Sam Lee went to lawyers to get a legal opinion on how the business is structured. And getting a legal opinion is a big thing because that means that you have lawyers that can back what it is that you have, right? And based on going through and combing through the whole system, right? And they see this as a legitimate business, right? Which is great for us. But only thing we need to do is to understand the concept and for us to ensure that there's liquidity in the accounts over here on VEN so that as all these new opportunities launch, you can always withdraw. That's the main objective for all of us, and it's a new resource for all of us. And talking about the VEN, I want to bring up the image of a vending machine because this is what we're doing with VEN. This is what it has evolved to. right? Prior to it was the technology, and then just one product, right? One product, one token, right? And then you go through the ad watching, and you get to claim your token, and that token will go up in value, and then you could sell it. But there's a lot of problems in that because number one, before the token kept increasing, right? And number two, there was no limit on withdrawals, right? And with that, people could just withdraw all they want. And when the token increases, if the token is going from 10 cents to now it's worth $10, right? And there's no new money that's coming in, withdrawing the money, lump sums of money will be withdrawn. So, just understanding, how that is. Now there's many other companies on here. Some companies will rise, some companies will fall, some companies will go up and down, right? But all of them will be in the VEND, right? And you have the option in terms of what you want to invest in, right? During this presentation as well as the daytime presentation, we'll be going over the other projects that are in VEND. During the daytime we have project owners that say a few words about their project. But me, I'm here to summarize. I can summarize each additional project. But I do want to go into detail VEND, right? Because VEND is the platform that is on, and VEND is the platform where everything's getting hosted on, right? So I guess I'm a little deep in the presentation, so let me go to the beginning. So VEND is the business model is get VEND tokens minted by watching videos, right? Generate traffic to earn profit, right? And it's a reward model, right, where you get rewards, right? And your rewards are in those tokens, and those tokens can be exchanged for USDT, which can be withdrawn out of the app and into your crypto wallet, right? So presenters are not financial advisors. We do not take tax advice. All business opportunities come with financial risks. The higher the rewards and bonuses, the higher the risk. We make no promises to anyone. We encourage everyone to only risk what they can afford to lose. We all must take accountability for our own actions. Join us at your free will. If you make money, we'll be extremely happy for you. If you lose money, there is no refund. Our intention is to create opportunities to help improve lives. The longevity of our business depends on our marketing budget and the growth of our business community. Our businesses may be short term or long term, but there are strategies you can use to make the best decisions for yourself. For example, attend our daily Zoom meetings to get daily updates. As long as you read our daily financial reports, right decisions can be made within the rules, which will give you better odds at benefiting and profiting from opportunities as we continue to launch. So the price in VEND, we see the numbers keep increasing every day. In the past few days, we're over 1,000, and it's looking like that's steady, about over 1,000 packages purchased per day, right now, and that's continually growing. But the beautiful thing is where we are at the beginning. Each month is an anniversary, right? And we just had our second month anniversary, right? So then actually started, I believe, September, which is one full month, October, 2 full months, and now we're in November, right? So we are really early, at this new beginning, right? And this innovation of this technology, right? And on this new VEND, because what happened in the past, was the business model that was there, no one knew what happened, right? And it just disappeared on everyone. And now Sam Lee said, okay, let's make the numbers transparent so the community can see the numbers, so everyone can see what's going on in the accounts, with the wallets, how many withdrawals, deposits are happening per day, right? So with us doing this, then we get an idea in terms of how this business is performing, right? So right now it's performing really great. Over 8,000 packages have been sold. This one last was made on Friday, so by now probably I'm sure over 9,000 packages sold, right? Total revenue 1,052,604 USDT from the packages purchased. So that's the total revenue that came in, right? And then the total rewards that were paid out, right, is 762,610 USDT, right? So that's the rewards. That's the withdrawals that's been happening in the app, right? So the total week's net income is 289,994 USDT, right? Of all subscriptions, 2% of the fees go to corporation and 2% goes to the tech provider. So there's voting on VEND. It's the community that's actually deciding everything that happens on VEND. So each week you're gonna go on, you're gonna see a vote that happens, right? And when you go on, you vote. Okay. So what should we vote on next, right? Add KPI to free subscribers is what won, right? 7,188. So what happened yesterday on the VEND platform is they had to hold the free subscribers accounts because they have to do an update on it where they're going to be adding KPIs, which are key performance indicators, to show that they're actually doing tasks so that they can advance on the app, right? And the next vote was protect VEND liquidity, right? So syndicate leader, withdrawal disabled, can still use balance to help others, right? So if you're a syndicate leader right now, the balance that you have in your account, it can be used to help build your team. You could help sponsor some people on packages, so that they can get involved with VEND, right? So VEND token has a global circulation of 100 million. With more viewers in our community, the price of the VEND token will increase, right? So more people that get on board this platform, the more your VEND token increases, and you'll notice and you'll see on the app, it actually shows, how the VEND token is performing, right? So you can actually see that. To get started is very simple, right? And it's register on Stable DAO via invitation. If you don't have an invitation, let me know and I'll get you set up. And you start for free, right? Or you subscribe and earn, right? So we have global brand and top strategic partners, right? And you watch free ads where you earn 50 cents USDT daily, right? So you go on the app, just watch your one ad, and you get paid 50 cents every day for watching those. But those 50 cents daily tokens, which are without subscription, the free tokens are used to acquire subscriptions only. So, as you're building your tokens on there, you can only use them to purchase a package. Okay, you can't just go and build up and just withdraw, right? You have to use it to buy a package. So from the videos, you get 3% of daily income from watching all videos, right? So 1 star is 100%, $100 USDT. That's the price of the package. And for that package, you make 3% daily of subscription costs, right? And the max revenue is 100 USDT, right? So it's 1x plus token increase, right? Token price increase. So, as the token of VEND increases, that 100 USD should be more, and you should be able to sell it off for more, for you to have that token. That 1 star token is kind of like see it something like when you're in a membership, you gotta have a setup fee, right? You gotta have your setup fee. So that 1 star, we encourage everyone on the VEND platform to get that 1 star package, right? And hold that VEND, or you get your $3 per day that you could withdraw, right? But as the VEND token increases, then you could benefit from the VEND increase. Right, 2 star package is 150 USDT, right? 2% of the subscription cost, 450 USDT is what you get, right? Which is 3x, right? Then we have the 3 star, which is 500 USDT. You get 2% of the subscription cost, up to 3x, all right, which is $1,500, right? Note, to buy a 2 star subscription, you have to refer 3 1-star users, right? And to buy a 3-star subscription, you have to refer 6 2-star users, all right? So it's good. It may take some time for you to get the 2-star and 3-star, but remember, this platform is not only on their products. It's not only based on their 1-star, 2-star, 3-star. It's going to be hundreds of projects that are going to release on the VEND, and they all come at different prices, right? And the structures for everything's the same as well, right? There's a referral bonus, right? Where the amount increases gradually from 10% to 30% based on a number of direct referrals, right? So first one you get 10%, next direct referral, you get 15%, next direct referral, 20%, then 25%, and then 30%, right? All rewards are paid in VEND tokens, which can be exchanged to USDT on a platform itself. Referral rewards are 10% from direct on repurchase. So when they repurchase, doesn't matter where they are, when they repurchase, it will be on the 30%. Hi, Gulam. Thank you for joining us. Right. So generation ad bonuses you also get. Okay. So generation ad bonuses are giving on the activity of first to third generations. So generation level, your first generation level ad revenue is 15% and 0.1% token holding. Second generation is 5%, right? And you get 0.1 holding percent. And then third percent is 3%. Sorry, third generation is 3%, and you get 0.1% holdings. Okay, your T-boss not received and in pending, not claimed. Yeah. So after you can ask questions, all right, after I'm finished this presentation, no worries, right? So in terms of generation ad bonuses, we're referring to the income that is generated from all three generations of star rated viewers by watching ads and holding VEND tokens underneath each referral, right? So we have syndicate rank bonuses, right? So the award amount increases gradually from 3% to 12% based on the number of direct referrals. So the first ranking is novice, all right? And the novice, you have more than 10 direct referrals. So 10 people who are on your link who signed up for a package, all right? And then the business volume should be over 7,000 USDT. So once, based on all the packages that they get, 10 or more, and once it reaches over 7,000, then you become a novice, right? And a novice, you get daily ad revenue of 3%, right? And you get the token holding of 0.1%. And then there's intermediate, and to be an intermediate, you need more than 3 novices in your downline, right? And the daily ad revenue for that is 6%, right? And the daily token holding is 0.2%. Advanced, you need more than 3 intermediate, and the business volume is not applicable, and you get daily ad revenue 9% and daily token holding of 0.3%. And then the top syndicate level is expert, right? And as an expert, you have more than 3 advanced syndicates, right? And the daily ad revenue is 12%, and the daily token holding is 0.4%. So this is the reason why we really emphasize on leadership, because as you see each syndicate level, in order for you to rank higher, you need to help the people who are on your team so they can get to the next level, right? Because to be an intermediate, you need 3 of your downlines to be novice, meaning 3 of them to have more than 10 direct referrals with a business volume of over 7,000, right? And then so on and so forth. Each level is required for your whole team to grow. So you really gotta be focused on your team and helping your team grow and creating opportunities for them to grow, right? So I'm emphasizing this, and we will continue to, because many people were on like the video platform before. They had an upline and maybe their upline left, right? And they have no guidance, right? VEND is a restart, it's an innovation, right? And we have new leaders in VEND, and you're welcome to join on board with leadership to come on board with us. And we're looking for leaders at every stage, so that we can grow and get this out to the world. Referral rewards are 10% from direct referral repurchase onwards. The start level of the referrer can't be lower than the direct referral level. Otherwise, the reward will be pending for 7 days until action is taken. So if you see, for example, you have MMM silver and someone gets MMM gold, right? Then what will happen is it will be pending for 7 days until you get MMM gold. Then you can get the referrals for that. All right. So that is the presentation for VEND, right? And I'm going to go into the presentation for MMM, right? So as I mentioned, VEND is the vending machine, right? And now we're going into the projects, right? So this is the first project that was launched on the VEND platform. and is doing amazingly well. And it's welcome to the enchanted realm of Make More Money, where our magic money maker, MMM, where your dreams might be or become a reality, right? So presenters are not financial advisors. We do not give tax advice. All businesses opportunities come with financial risks. The higher the rewards and bonuses, the higher the risk. We make no promises to anyone. We encourage everyone to only risk what they can afford to lose. We all must take accountability for our own actions. Join us at your own free will. If you make money, we'll be extremely happy for you. If you lose money, there is no refund. Our intention is to create opportunities to help improve lives. The longevity of our business depends on our marketing budget and the growth of our business community. Our businesses may be short term or long term, but there are strategies you can use to make the best decisions for yourself. For example, attend our daily Zoom meetings to get daily updates as long as you read our financial reports. The decisions can be made within the rules, which will give you better odds of benefiting and profiting from opportunities that we continue to launch. All right. So, in terms of the rules, I do want to go over that briefly because it's very important that everyone understands, how this whole industry works, right? So there's a beginning, and then we have the middle, just like a movie, and then we have the end. You have your climax, right up here, right? So right now with VEND, we are right here. We're right here, right? So in terms of strategies, when you get in early, you have all this time to get your 1x out. Maybe you get 2x, maybe you get 1x here, maybe you get your 2x, maybe you get 3x, 4x, 5x, 6x, 7x. Or who knows, maybe this is 100x. Maybe it lasts that long towards you get 100x of what you're trying to do, right? But there's going to be that climax up here, right? And then it could start to fizzle down, right? And that's why with VEND, they're securing it so that it continues to be sustainable and it continues to go up, right? But the projects that are within VEND, they may follow this, right? They may follow this because VEND is more of the it's more of the hub. It's more the place to host all of these projects, right? So that's why it's sustainable. That's why it would last long. But the projects, obviously is based on the interest, that increase the longevity. So these are the strategies, and if you're in right now and you're in early, right, you're gonna get there's a very high chance you're getting your 1x for sure, right? High chance to get your 2x, even 3x, right? But there's no guarantees, right? So that's why when you invest in opportunities like this, you only want to invest money that you're willing to lose, right? Because nothing's guaranteed, right? But as long as you implement these strategies, then you're actually putting yourself in a position to be profitable, right? Because we see right now the platform's profitable. You see MMM Bronze, MMM Silver consistently selling packages, right? And if we look at the revenue in terms of deposits that have came in, are much higher than the withdrawals that are coming out, right? So it's leaving a nice gap in the treasury, for the MMM product. And now we just released MMM Gold, so this is even going to go even higher. There's a lot of room, a lot. The treasury has a lot in there, lots of room for us to withdraw our money to get, and the gold actually goes up to 30x, 30x, right? So right now the balance that's in USDT in the treasury is 443,885 USDT, right? So we have the bronze and silver package, right? So the bronze pack is 500 USDT with a daily income of $25 USDT per day, which is 5%, and a potential income of 10x, which is $5,000. So you put in 500 and you get out $5,000, right? And your daily percent is 5%. So 5%, you actually break even after 20 days. So you put in 500, after 20 days, you get your 500 back. And then the next 20 days, you get another 500 and so on, right? MMM Silver, it's 700 USDT, right? 49 USDT per day, which is 7%, and a potential income of 20x. Yes, Blockchain Billions is in the house, right? So 20x, right? Purchase conditions for the silver pack is you need UPU Spark, all right, which is a $100 package that pays you $3 per day, up to 3x, I believe, right? So as long as you have someone on your downline that has a UPU Spark, then you qualify to get the MMM Silver, right? And then we have the MMM Gold, which I'll explain to you after. But how to get started with this pack is simply register on StableDAO, get your invitation to join. You have to be referred by somebody, right? So if somebody invited you to this session, make sure you reach out to them and you ask them for the referral code on StableDAO, right? If you are already on StableDAO, that's fine. You could create multiple accounts, right? Because there are many people who are registered that have no guidance. And Sam Lee actually opened it up for that reason, where you could have multiple accounts so that you don't have to depend on your old upline who left and don't believe in the platform or whatever the case may be, right? And you can position yourself under a new leader, and then when they're ready, your old upline's ready to get on board, they could sign on your stable DAO, right? They could be your downline, right? And that's what we're doing because we're building this strong, right? So activate your stable DAO account in VEND by using the same username and password that you logged in on stable DAO, right? It takes about 24 hours for it to activate on the VEND platform once you register on stable DAO. Once your account is activated, you can subscribe to one or both MMM packages, right? As long as you meet the requirements that are required. So to purchase the bronze, there are no rules. You can purchase the bronze right away if you need to. Right? To purchase the silver, you need a sub account or a direct referral with a UPU subscription, right? So you can actually run a sub account under your own account. So you get an account, and once you sign in there, you get your own referral code. You set up a new account, you put the same email, phone number, name, everything. The only thing that needs to be different is your username, right? And then from there, you can actually do a sub account, get the UPU, and then it qualifies you to get the MMM Silver, right? You get multiple sources of increase revenue on the MMM pack, right? And the multiple sources is you get package bonus, direct referral bonuses, resubscription bonuses, level bonuses, and token holdings bonus, right? So there's 5 ways just within this one project that you can make money, right? Talk about make more money, right? So many different levels for you to earn a revenue, right? So just to give you an idea, right? If you get one referral, direct referral, the 10% will earn you $50. This is on the MMM brands, which is 500. Two referrals, you'll get $75. 3 referrals, you get $100 from when they join and get a package, right? 4th referral, you'll get $125 from their package, and the 5th referral, you get $150 USDT, right, from referring them on to VEND. And MMM. So MMM Silver, as you see, the percentages are the same, but the amounts you get are more. Why? Because the package costs more, right? So it's percentage-wise. So you get from 70 USDT to 210 USDT, and then any resubscription will be at that 10%, right? So we have different level ad bonuses, right? First level, second level, third level, generational income that you get from people watching their ads, right? So to get more details on make more money, you'll see here, there's Telegram groups, websites, customer helpline, right? And get on the VEND app. You can get on the VEND app. And you can't just log in again, like I mentioned. You need to be referred by somebody in order to log into VEND. I'm accepting. We're looking to grow teams. So anyone here, if you are on Stable DAO and you're part of the team, just post your link. You can share who you are. Whoever anyone feels comfortable with being on board, be on board. But if someone invited you, make sure that you sign up to their Stable DAO, okay? But if you don't have an upline and you're just in the Telegram groups or the WhatsApp groups, and you want to know more and you're lost, your upline is not available, then I encourage you, get on board, come on board the team, and let's grow together. All right. So we believe in spreading the magic, and what's more magical than a surprise windfall of MMM tokens? Every 10 days, the MMM blockchain will randomly select a holder's address and airdrop a whopping 10 million MMM tokens into their wallet. right? So it's wow, you know, you become a millionaire just right in there, just by getting the MMM tokens dropped in your wallet, right? How they will be distributed has not been released, right? So I'm not trying to, tell everyone that right away. Once, if you're the person that wins, you're gonna get the 10 million in on the same day, right? Because right now the company is still growing, right? The company is still growing, and we see the treasury, we see the money that's in the account. The 10 million is not in there right now, right? But this is a amazing thing where maybe you get the tokens that you go hold, and then maybe each day you can withdraw some or whatever the case may be. That information is not fully available yet, but once it is, I will make sure I share it with you. So thank you so much for listening to about make more money, right? Contact the person who referred you to this presentation for the next steps, and we hope to have you on board, right? I'm just going to go over here because there's so much that's going on, so much more projects. So I just want to share with you the new projects that are coming out. This has just been released yesterday, the MMM Gold package, right? The MMM Gold package is 9% daily earnings, right? It's 900 USDT to get it. And each day you'll earn 81 USDT, right? Up to 30x. 30x. So 900 times 30 equals $27,000, right? This is life-changing income, right? This is you could put towards a down payment on a house, right? And that's pretty much the kind of income that's going on. And with then you can have multiple accounts, right? So if you wanted, you could even put this on multiple accounts. But again, only invest money that you're willing to lose, all right? Because there's no guarantees here, right? So even when you see the 30x, this is 30x potential, right? It doesn't say 30x guaranteed, right? 30x potential. So as long as there's money in the accounts, as long as there's money in the treasury, then yes, you can get that 30x, right? But that's for us to go out and share to people on the VEND platform, all right? So over here, I want to show you the G50. So G50, so on, right? And the package is 50 USDT, right? Get my headset. Let me see is USDT, 50 USDT, and you get a daily ROI of 1% per day, right? So 1% per day, that's 50 cents per day, right? And 50 cents per day, and it goes up to 50x, right? So 50 cents, right? Times 50x, you're looking at 2,500 USDT, right? Once everything is done from the package that you get, right? So it's going to take a little bit of time, right? But eventually it's going to get there, right? And still 1% per day ROI is more than the bank gives you, right? If you had say 10,000 in the bank, right, and that 10,000 after a year, it's going to be 10,000. Or it may actually be less. It'll be 9,000 and something because banks, they have fees and everything like that. They charge all these different fees for you to pay more. So you actually lose money having it in the bank, right? But something like this, where you're earning 50 cents per day, right? And you earn 50 cents every day, and up to a maximum 50x of what you put in, right? So that's 2,500. So 2,500, right? And it's going to take some time, just doing the math. It's going to take some time, for you to reach that 2,500. But their company, is doing a lot of startups. They're investing in startups, right? And they're launching projects as well, right? So as the company grows, their value of their token will increase as well. So then, if as you're getting the tokens each day, then you may see it go up as well, right? We announced this right here, which got launched yesterday, the 900 package for the MMM Gold, right? And then we have Blah Piece. Blah Piece is we have the red
green, and blue tokens, right? 550 USDT plus 50 MMM will get you the block piece, right? And the block piece is going to be on the app this week, right? Along with the map, right? The map is my project that is being launched on a platform, right? And it's an educational project because the MAP stands for the Mind Assistance Program, all right? It's an acronym, right? And the MAP is for navigation, and we've got to navigate our lives, right? And, the Focus 11 is 70 USDT per day, right? And, 70 USDT for the package, and you earn 7% per day, up to 7x revenue. And the only requirement is that you must have a 1-star VEND. All right. All right. Yes. Thank you, blockchain. He's into that. So these are launching. This is launching next week. I'm excited for it. And with this package, yes, you get your 7x revenue. But more importantly, I want to show you the Focus 11, because the Focus 11 is the most powerful program that is out, and I could say that with confidence because of, the sources that were at where it was actually helped me put this thing together, right? And this is if you know quantum physics, if you know neuro-linguistic programming, if you're familiar with the law of attraction, all of that is implemented in the Focus 11. So what is the Focus 11? It's this worksheet here, very simple. There's 11 aspects of life that we focus on. Right, and these 11 aspects of life, we're gonna do a goal each month. So at the top line here, we're gonna write in the month, right? The end of the month, and then inside each letter stands for a goal in our life that we're going to do something in that aspect of our life. And at the end of the month, we're gonna mark ourselves if we got it completed or not, right? And it's out of 11, right? So if you got, say, 6 out of 11, you're going to put a 6 up here, and then you're going to reward yourself. You're going to put a reward in there. If you get 5 or less, you're going to put a duty in there. It's very simple, but very, very powerful. I could pretty much ensure you that if you commit to this program, the Focus 11, for the next 12 months, each month you're doing a new Focus 11. You're going to see your income increase. You're going to see your relationships get better. If you're single, you may find your soulmate. It's a high probability. It's happened to many of our members, right? Your mental health is going to be stronger. You're gonna have a closer connection with God, right? Your business is going to improve. Your finances are going to get better, and the world is going to be a better place in general, right? And as I present this as launches next week, I'm going to go more into detail as to why I could say those confidently. And I'm not just speaking, like this is something that we have our community, right? So if I go over here, even and I scroll down, we have testimonials, from numbers of people who are in our program. This is Kyla Murray. This program is effective. I wish I joined sooner. I've been addicted to check marks. This is what I needed. Every day that I'm growing, I feel powerful every day because I have a choice that I get to make every day to be greater. And it really is great to be such an important part of this incredible network. I'm telling everybody about it because I know just how much it's changing and impacting lives. And the GPS sessions are incredible. It's a worthy investment because you need to invest in yourself. And this is what helps you to do it. And I strongly encourage you to just take that dive and do it. You won't look back, I'm telling you, right? We have a lot of testimonials on here. We have people that when they came in a program, they were earning 5 figures, and within their first year, they're earning over 6 figures. And it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you do, right? It's just as long as you're following these principles, right? So, that's something that, like I said, I'm really excited to get it launched on the VEND network, because as we get it launched on the VEND network, it kind of, it's a good marriage, right? Because this is a business opportunity in VEND, right? But having a foundational structure in yourself and in your mind is like, that's what's going to take you to the new level, right? If you haven't earned $100,000 in a year, then you don't know how, right? you got to become that person that does that. And in order for you to become that person, you have to grow in the different aspects of your life, right? And the different aspects of your life are the focus 11. So I'll go over them again: mental, spiritual, physical, relationships, financial, yourself, contribution, new, business, learn, and discipline. Like, these aspects of your life are so, so important. And when you get on the package, you know, for the VEND package on the Focus 11, you actually get your Focus 11 worksheet. You get to download it. We have a back office where you can actually go in and get everything. I'll show you that real quick as well. Once you sign on, you got to accept the challenge. You're going to click here. You're going to put your name in here, and you're going to accept the challenge. I'm just doing this right now and then you're going to log in. And once you log in, then you have your access. So I'm going to log in right now. I believe it's my password here. Right, and when you log in, you just click here, download Focus 11 worksheet. Boom, download it, and it's actually fillable. Where you can once you download it, you can actually open it up and you can start typing in there and fill it in. The sooner the better, right? So I'll just pull up a worksheet here. I have one here. There we go. Right, as you see, it's fillable. So I'll click here, and when you open it up, you just go in. You're going to put the end of the month. As you see, I have mine written in already. This is my actual Focus 11 for November, right? So you put the month up top. My mental goal is to attend 4 Satoshi math classes. Kirsten, whoop, whoop. You know, she's the one heading that right now, and then thank you for that. But that's my mental goal for this month, to attend 4 of her sessions with Sam. I've attended 1 already so far this month. I got 3 more to go. My spiritual goal is 5+ meditations. My physical goals are 3+ workout sessions. Relationship, treat my wife for her birthday, which I did today. You know, as you see, I'm looking a little, you know, I'm just saying. But yeah, we went out to eat, went for a nice massage. So I got that check mark. I'm going to be checking this off. So once you finish them, you just check off the boxes here, right? Launch the MAP token, which should be launched this coming week, right? So when that happens, I'll get that check mark. So my check marks are going in right now. Yourself, buy a pair of jeans. Contribution, I'm going to sponsor $1,000 plus a USDT package. You know, and new is 3+ real estate listings. I'm a real estate broker as well, right? And business, run an ad campaign for MSI report, right? Which is a campaign that I'm running right now. And then learn 3+ listing presentation ideas. And then discipline. Discipline is when you say you're going to do something and you actually do it. All right. So discipline, I put 60+ max times on social media. So far, I've gone on there already about 10 times, and we're only in the 4th day of the month. So I really got to discipline myself not to click on these apps, you know, that are just taking up my time. I might rather be in a math class, right? So my reward for the month is family activity. So if I get 6 or more by the month is done, I'm going to do an activity with my family. I don't know exactly what that is yet, but we'll definitely go out to do something. And if I get 5 or less, then I'm going to do my duty, right? Which I'm going to build shelves in the pantry, which my wife has been bothering me to get done for, I think, a few months now. If I get 5 or less, I'm gonna go and do that, right? So that's the Focus 11. It's very simplistic, but guys, it's very, very powerful, right? So when you get on the map, the project is called Focus 11, right? So you're gonna get your revenues per day, but you also get that worksheet that encourage you participate in with us every month. All right. So yes, I believe that's pretty much everything. Now I could open up if anyone has questions about VEND, about any of the projects, and you know, let's introduce yourself, right? Because we're here to build community. Oh, and look who we got here. We got our leader, Summer. Summer, please, why don't you please bless us, you know, with some words. Oh, Summer she's there. Okay, good stuff. Summer, talk to us.
I'm here. I'm just in the dark.
Okay. How's it going, Summer?
So job, champ. Super job. Thank you for, always, wanting to teach people to become bigger, better, the extra version in them, the extra version in all of us, we need to align ourselves with strategies, winning strategies, and align ourselves with like-minded people who want to win. All right, who want to win. You guys are here because you want to win, and you want to win big. So how do we win big? We win big by start with our mindset. Okay, by start with our practice. Start with our daily routine. Become a self-disciplined person. Become a self-motivator. Put these strategies that Richard is talking about into practice. Okay, hone in on your power, your inner power. Every single one of us have the ability to become bigger and better all the time. We just don't apply our strategies. And, we forget that the world turns, right? If the world turns on the outside, then the world turns on the inside of us as well, okay? The world in the money turns, the world in the bank turns, the world in our personal life turns. Everything that we are up against turn around and around and around. So don't be complacent. Do not allow your mind to be complacent, because complacent means you stop growing, you stop learning, you stop believing, you stop, taking actions. Okay, so keep going. Do not listen to negativity. Those are the worst kryptonites you could ever be around, okay? It cripples your mind, it cripples your body, it cripples your entire being, your entire freedom of choice, your entire freedom of, a financial achievement, okay? Run. When you are around negative people, just run, okay? I've been around negative people my whole life, and you know what? This is what I learned. I learned that if you are afraid to die, you're never going to win your dream. If you are afraid that people will talk bad about you, you will never achieve. If you are afraid that people will look at you differently, you will never achieve. Those people who achieve, they are the people who are crusaders, people who are not afraid to fall on their faces. They're not afraid to make a fool out of themselves. They're not afraid to lose money. They're not afraid to take a risk. They're not afraid to be different, okay? Those are the people that make it in this world, okay? Look at Dr. Martin Luther King. He didn't afraid that he was going to lose his life fighting for human rights for humanity, all right? Look at all these people like, Steve Jobs and all these, big billionaires and millionaires, they went after their goals, their dreams, and it was something different. Nobody thought about computer back in the days, but they did, and they weren't afraid to execute their ideas. They weren't afraid to take time, and start small, and then ended up creating a giant. Okay, so if you're gonna be a winner, okay, move away from negative people. Stop living in the past. Take a big eraser and erase everything in your mind and start over. With every new experience, you got to start over. Just think about life as a river. Okay, allow the river to flow. Once it flows through your body, flows through your mind, allow new fresh water to replenish your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul, and just keep going. Okay, just keep going. And another thing is allow yourself to be a kid. Allow yourself to be a kid when you can. When you step away from the business, when you step away from the professional world, go and play with the kids. Go and play with the little ones. Okay, that'll give you that sense of like energy. Or play with your dog. Okay, if you don't have kids around, play with your dog. It will give you the same energy. Okay, the same energy, the same playfulness. All right, and don't forget to drink at least one glass of wine, at least, if not every day, once a week. Okay, okay, all right. Richard is a champ. He's a winner, and he's a part of my winning team. So if you are a part of Richard, you are a part of me. Okay. And we're going to take this to all the way to the top, all the way to the top. And I encourage each and every one of you to launch your own project in the VEND. Where in the entire world will a founder of a platform allow you to launch your own product, your own design, your own creation? Okay. Only in the VEND. Take advantage of that. Okay. Take advantage of that and make money. Make money. Stop believing these people who are negative. Stop allowing them to be a part of your life. We got to be on a different mindset. We've got to be on a different planet. Okay. So start today if you haven't. And if you already started, pat yourself in the back and say, hallelujah, I am on the winning team and I'm on the path to success. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know, and honestly, Summer, I appreciate Summer because, you know, I my work ethic, I feel, is unmatched. You know, so when someone has more work ethic than me, I'm holding on and I'm rolling with them. And Summer, I could say she has more work ethic than me. You know, that's just how I go with everything. Like even in real estate, people who I partner with, I look for people that go more in than that I feel that they have a one up on me, you know, because if you want to get better, you know, that's where you have to kind of work with. You got to work with someone that's going to make you better, right? And of course, you want to help pull up the other people and make them better, right? But when you find someone that's, you know, really taking it to the next level, you know, how do you know what to do to take it to the next level? That's what you do. You just go to the person who's taking it to the next level, see what they're doing, you know, and then you go and you adopt that. And that's what we're looking to do with the whole team. You know, as I mentioned, I was on another team. I have another account, you know, that's there. It's been going, but you know, I made the conscious decision to join Summer's team because I want to win in VEND. I want to win, and I want to be with a leader who is, look, it's right now, it's almost midnight Eastern time, and she's here on this session with us, right? That's commitment, right? So anyone that's over here, if you guys have sessions, you know, invite me, you know, invite Summer. You know, you're part of her team, you're part of my team. We have Blockchain Billions over here as well. You know, he's under Summer as well. So we have, you know, a team that's growing, and you know, we're all in it together, and we're all in it to win it. You know, so I want to open it up to Blockchain Billions. If Blockchain Billions, if you have a few things to say as well.
Here, let me say this before Blockchain Billion comes. Let me say this. If you are on the Richard's winning team, and you're under the Summer's winning team, here is what you need to understand. Volunteer to do presentation on the UX Global Daily Zoom. You know why? Because you are promoting yourself. That is the one place you need to fight to become visible. When you present on that global Zoom, the entire globe sees you. And as you continue to promote yourself there, people will fall in love with your personality. Tell them where you live, tell them what language you speak. You know, if you speak multiple languages, tell them your skills, your ability, and they will fall in love with you, and they will want to be your downline. So if I were you, I volunteer every single time I can to do presentation on that Zoom. Fight for your space, fight for your mark in not just life, but right there. That's where it's gonna start. That's where it's gonna start. You know, I have not have time to even call anyone to join my team, and I got to syndicate rank because I was doing Zoom every single day, and now I have, my number is just increasing. And so that's where you guys need to begin. From now on, don't let other people take control of that Zoom room. You guys need to fight for that Zoom room. Be in there and fight for space, fight for spots, and come in and do presentations. Show them who you are, showcase who you are, put yourself on that stage, and just bring out the best of you. Okay? That Zoom room is where your success needs to begin. All right.
Thank you, Summer. Appreciate it. Blockchain Billions, talk to us.
Good night, everyone. Sorry, my apologies. My voice is not. My voice is going tonight. You know, I don't think there's much else to say. You know, I was just listening. It was such a great presentation. It's really nice to have Summer on to get the words of wisdom. Like she said, it is about our mindset and expanding our minds and changing and shifting our paradigms, right? So I definitely look forward to the MAP program. I can see that's going to be an essential part of the VEND platform. Welcome to all those who are new. And yeah, jump on board. This is a great platform with a great family. I consider us all to be family here, right? So, you know, we are in a good position. Pardon me?
I said, absolutely.
Yes, we're
Absolutely.
in this good position. So, you know, we have a wonderful team of people and we're looking to help each other. So thank you, everyone.
Wow.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. And honestly, I want to even double down on what you're saying there too, in terms of us being family. We all live in our place in the world, right? And you know, the interesting thing is, you could go and you could present something to someone in your space, and they may not take you as valuable because maybe they see you all the time. You know, you're always in their space, so they don't see the value that you have to offer. But when you're on a global platform and you're able to express who you are to the world, I found it very enlightening that, you know, people do gravitate. People, you are special. You know, every single one of us here, right? And it's just that sometimes the people who see you your whole life, they don't realize how special you are because they've seen you your whole life. You know, so when you introduce yourself to new people, you know, all the experiences, everything that you've learned, you have it all packaged up, and you could deliver it, you know, into the world. You know, and something like this social commerce allows us to do that, where, you know, we're all in different parts of the world, but we're all in one place at one time. You know, so thank you, Blockchain Billions. I appreciate that as well. Let's go on to Kirsten. Kirsten is who runs the math class, Satoshi math class, and she was with us yesterday. She's here with us today. I definitely call her family. She's on board. So Kirsten, unmute yourself and just give us some words.
I don't even know what to add to that. It's been a wonderful, wonderful Zoom. I was on one with, is it Sandra and Blockchain Payne just before you guys.
Nice.
And yeah, I'm just loving the learning because this has been in the background for me for a couple of months. I knew it was there, wasn't quite sure what was going on, as I'm sure other people have felt too. Everything got very confusing there for a bit, and it's taken me a while to navigate my way through. And obviously I've been led back to Sam. Sam's been the man all the way through for me. And so, yeah, we have our math class, and that's sparked a little bit of excitement in me. And sorry, my grandkids are here. And hey, yeah, now I'm just starting to understand the whole VEN thing. So I'm actually, since yesterday, getting pretty excited. So thanks very much for you guys welcoming us in. Like, I really appreciate that, because I didn't even know where to go to find the information, to be fair. So now I can pass that on to people that I know who probably don't know where to find the information. So thank you.
Who's your upline, Kristen?
Well, actually it's Sam.
Okay, well, you know, that's going to be a problem because Sam is not going to train you. And
I get that, but this is where my issue is, because Sam says build once and stable down, which I've built in stable down, and I have a big network in stable down. So if I then change and create another account, I lose that. I lose that network that I've already built.
Actually, that's what Sam says, but many people do re-register under the leadership that is going to take them all the way. Okay. For example, you're not going to have an upline that you can lean on, just like right here, right? Sam,
I totally get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Summer. And had I known that when I first signed up, I might have looked differently.
Well,
yes.
just to double up on that, I also have a big tree in Stable DAO, right? With a big team on there as well, and you know, that's running. But now I'm bringing my stuff over to the team I have with Summer. Obviously, some people still have packages and stuff in there, right? So I obviously am that account's still active, but right now, on StableDAO, Sam opened it up to where you can have multiple accounts, so you could have the same, you could have
I
the
see what
same
you're
email.
saying. So I see what you're saying now. So just so that I understand you correctly, Richard, you've got a community on StableDAO.
Yeah.
But in VEND, you are creating another one. So,
Exactly.
So do you have a VEND account that has your StableDAO community on it, but you also have another VEND account under a different link under Summer? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Exactly. Yep.
And I've done the same
Exactly.
also. And I've done the same also, because under Summer's leadership, it's a great place to be, in my opinion.
Gotcha. Now I understand what you're saying. So you've got two separate trees within
Yes.
VEND. One is your StableDAO one, and one is solely that you're building under Summer through VEND.
Yes, exactly. So
Got it.
I'd love for you to be on my team, and the downline, because we're in it to win it. We're in it to win it. And right now, Summer, I will say she is doing the right things. She's doing the right things, right? And that's what we need to be a part of, because you could have your thing set up, but then without with the proper guidance, the right team, and support, then your VEND, it's going to be a fraction of what it could be, and like you said, we're on here, we're in it to win it, right? And we want you on board. We want you on board. I see Alex and Bev right there. We want you on board. Prim V, we want you on board. I know Enoch and Lydia are already on board. And my Lord, we want you on board. Everyone come get on board, get on board. So
Christian, remember when we first started with We Are All Satoshi? You remember? And I started the first Q&A training, and then we did the whole tree structure and all of that stuff. Well, because we started that, a lot of, and I was not being isolating. I was not isolating anyone, or prevent anyone from coming. It was like free for all, right?
I remember that. Yes.
Right. But moving forward, I'm not going to be so generous with my time anymore, because I need to take care of my own people, right? I need to take care of my own people. And so it's so important that you are with the team that is actively working to help you win, because there are strategies in Sam's business model that you need to put in practice so that you won't lose again. Okay.
And I suppose this is where the math class is coming in too. And so I'm only just starting to understand. Like I said, it's only been a few sessions on a VEND call. It's only been a couple of math classes with Sam, but I get what you're saying. Totally get what you're saying.
The math class is just the math class. It's just not applied to your business and VEND. He's working on rolling out 100 business into the VEND, and without a strong support group, you're going to suffer. Okay.
Can I ask you a question, Summer? Because when StableDAO launched, he said you build once, and he was going to launch 100+ projects through StableDAO. So are you saying now that it's not going to happen through StableDAO, it's going to happen through VEND?
No, it happens through StableDAO, but here's the thing. Many people re-register, okay, they're still in StableDAO, but if they have a leader that comes over to the VEND and they're getting that leadership support, then they stay with that same tree. But because of the way the past 4 or 5 business has been going, a lot of leaders left. A lot of downlines move forward with Sam. A lot of leaders do not want to stay with Sam. So many people had to re-register from the StableDAO under someone else who is all in with Sam. You see what I'm saying? And so in the past, in the StableDAO and We Are All Satoshi, Sam pushed all of his people to me to train and to nurture, right? And so I was glad to do that. But now I'm not going to do it for Sam anymore. You know, I'm just going to do it for my own people. You know what I'm saying? So, so if you want to stay with Sam, right, and you want to stay and have the right support, then it would be okay for you to re-register under somebody that you want to, you know, work with. And then you can just tell your team, hey, you know, this is my VEN. They don't know any better anyways. You just tell them, this is my
My
VEN.
team, Bev does. Bev knows better.
Okay, but just tell them, you know what? We don't have leadership here, right? We don't have leadership here. I'm the only one here. And so, because I'm also behind 2 months, 2.5 months in VEND, let's attach ourselves to someone who is already immersed and well versed with VEND moving forward. We're here to stay with Sam. We're here to win it. All right, we're going big. And so let's work with a team that is already doing that, already on the winning side, right? It's better for you guys to start at the beginning the right way than do it and then worry about it later. Seriously, re-registering under someone is a small step. But when you have 100 project rolling and you don't know who to call and you don't know, you know, you don't have anybody to help you and train you and motivate your downlines, that's going to be a problem.
Yep,
Right?
I get it. Totally get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask how many people, are you the only leader that's leading this at the moment, the VEND?
I started as being the only leader, and then I recruited I think 14 or 15 leaders that I hired to work for the VEND. And so and then there are a few people who volunteer on the leadership. So they are connected to the corporate as well. Like Richard, he's not a hired person, but he is in the leadership, and he comes to leadership meetings all the time, and he is in the daily presentation. So he has the same connection as I have because he's on the leadership team.
And to double up on that, you know, from being on the leadership, you know, it got me closer in with Sam and with Petros, which is why my project's launching, right? You know, and that just shows some benefits of being on the right team, right? If I was on the other team, I wouldn't be as close in to get my project launched so fast, right? So there, you know, that's a clear benefit right there. In terms of being on the right team, right? And you know, this is what I do. I'm a salesperson. I love sales, and I love to serve. You know, which is the number one. I'm here doing God's work, and I already know I was directed on this platform, you know, to have a global reach, right? In my community, I'm known in my community already. But right now, it's about global, you know, global reach, and this platform and what's going on with VEND and the launching of all these projects on the VEND platform. You know, we see the potential of what this is going to be. So it's so important that everyone is on the right tree, and you know that's what we have going on right now. You know, so we definitely want you to be on board, Kirsten, and bring your team along with you. You are on the winning team. You are on the winning team.
So let me just give you guys a little overview of what happened. So as you guys know, VD-Look went down. VD-Look, you know, Sam spent so much time and effort and money to try to revive the VD-Look. And so he finally took ownership of it. And then, you know, and then there's chaotic, you know, partners, issues at the corporate level. And so money was taken, you know, everything went down, and that's why everything collapsed around Sam. So when he decided to launch VEND, there was nobody. None of the leaders wanted to follow Sam anymore. And so so there was me. Right, there's me. And what happened was I started, and because I stayed in Dubai, I knew almost everyone who worked in the VideoLook office doing customer service. They were young and inexperienced. They don't know anything about MLM. It's almost like you literally have to tell them what to say and what not to say. So then after trying to work with these folks for like over a month, like 45 days literally, they were ineffective. And so I had to tell Sam to let all of them go. And so then I convinced Sam to allow me to recruit people from the VEND community, people who are already in it to win it, people who already know the back office, and people who still believe in Sam. And so I did my search, and I started my recruiting journey, and I found I believe 15 of the leaders who are now working day and night as customer service care. They do presentation. They do the branding, the designs. I mean, we revamped the entire structure for VEND, and we put our community people in place to take care of the VEND community. And so moving forward, the VEND is structured to be long lasting. Okay, long lasting. And the reason Sam is launching 100 projects into the VEND is because we want to have sustainability and longevity. So all these 100 projects that are coming in, they are going to also help nurture the VEND so that the VEND can stay for a very long time. Okay, but with that said, if you are not connected to the right people with the right network, the right contact, you are going to become very frustrated because you have to submit everything through the back office, and then you have to wait for a response from there. If you are connected to people like myself, Richard, people who are directly working in VEND, then they will address your issue right away. And if they can't do that, then they will take it right away to our tech lady, who is the go-between us and the Chinese speakers. They're all speaking Chinese, the tech people. So we're in a chat group with her. So whatever we can't address by ourselves, then we send it to that group, and right away she responds within 30 minutes, an hour, not more than a couple of hours, we get answers.
So Summer, does Sam own the technology as well as running the business?
He must own the technology. He's the only one. He's a technology guy. He's the chairman of Hypertech Group.
Because like with the VideoLook and the Hyperverse, he was providing the technology for those too.
Yeah, but he was not the registered owner of VideoLook.
Yeah, is
he the registered owner of VEND?
Yes, he's the only registered owner of the VEND.
Mm-hmm.
Like how Alex and Bev. Sorry, are you Bev? Beverly?
Yeah.
Is that your name?
Yeah.
All right, good stuff, Beverly. So Beverly, if you look at it in the context like this, on VEND, there's gonna be 100 projects, right? And each project has a project owner, right? And the project owner is gonna have a token, right? And as that project launches, however that project, the owner and stuff run that project, it's gonna show the sustainability of that project. So that's what happened before with VideoLook. So now it's not, instead of just one project owner running the whole platform, Sam Lee runs the platform, and then the project owners own their projects.
Okay. Can I ask another question? You might or might not know the answer. Stable Dow, I was doing my what's the names?
KYC?
I was doing the review,
Opinions.
the opinions. All of a sudden, all of the money I put into Stable Dow, nothing's working in there. What happened?
I cannot speak on Stable Dow.
Here, let me
ahead.
just tell you, I'm the queen of Stable Dow. I will tell you this, okay? What happened with Stable Dow is, to begin with, because we were only making a small gain weekly, it was not as popular to people. So people were slowly coming in, you know, and so the community was slowly growing, and then they launched We Are All Satoshi.
Yeah.
And so while people were taking money from Stable Dow, they stopped doing Stable Dow. They stopped doing Stable Opinion. And then everybody jumped over to We Are All Satoshi, because We Are All Satoshi was paying 3% daily.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how the Stable Dow stops paying, because people draw money, and then people stop doing business with Stable Opinion. They all
But
jump to,
we were never told that. That's the thing that I couldn't understand. It just stopped with no explanation.
because they're the worst communicator on earth.
And that's why the team
That's why we're
matters.
here.
You know,
That's
you just summed it all up, Beverly, because that is what my problem was, your problem, and I'm sure everyone else's problem. When there's no one to talk to, then what do you know what to do next? But now we have our team who's directly connected with the answers.
Oh, yeah. I'm forever grateful that I found you last week. Forever grateful.
Nice.
Yeah. Now, is it okay to have, like, I've got the old account like Kirsten has, but I've also signed up under Blockchain Pain under you, Summer.
Oh, then you already connected.
I'm already connected with you.
Yes, so you don't need to go anywhere. But we're talking about people who are not connected to any of us.
Yes, I know, but I've also got the old account and it still works.
Yeah, it's still gonna be. You could do multiple accounts now on Stable Dow. There's no restrictions. You could have multiple accounts on there.
So when you register new people, Beth, when you register new people and you're bringing them over to VEND, you need to register them under your new link, not your old link.
See, like Kirsten, I have a big group under Kirsten through Stable Dow. And I feel responsible to them because I want to give them the truth. But none of us knew what to do. And last week I was trying to find, some things. And then I found this group. And that's why I connected last week. And then I said to Kirsten, well, have a look at this. This is what we've got to do. But then we also found that we can still use the old accounts. So Kirsten and I are still trying to find the best way for us to go forward.
You can use the old account, but you won't have the leadership that you need. Bev, you just told us that you were struggling until you found this group, right?
Yes, definitely.
So that's what we're trying to tell you, is that you need to connect yourself with a group that can help you move forward. And if Kristen is already under, are you under Kristen or Kristen's under you?
No, in the old one,
she was under me.
But I'm under Kirsten.
It's the old one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, I mean, I don't know what your leadership mindset is, but now you can, if you don't mind, go directly under Bev, and then Bev can register her people under you as well as, your people under yourself. That way, both of you will be on a win-win situation.
Yeah, well, we might keep both going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why would you do that?
Who did you go under, Bev?
I'm under Summer, but between us is blockchain.
She's under my US leader, US.
Yeah, blockchain pain.
So, Richard, who are you under? How do you fit in there?
I'm under Summer. Summer's the top
Hey,
queen
he's on a
right
different-
now. So
he's on a different-
everyone's under Summer right now, you know. So
So you're a completely different leg to
yeah,
blockchain pain who
exactly,
Bev Lee
yeah,
was
I am.
signed up under. Okay, I got you.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. But hey, and at the end of the day, I'm in it to win it. You know, definitely looking to build, you know, a nice team. Blockchain Pain, I love him as well. He's good peoples. You know, he's on it in the US. I guess it comes down to, you know, who would you want to be the leader for you? You know, I'm here. I'm gonna be on in these sessions, you know, every day. I would love for people to sign on my link, but you know, it's not, don't feel no pressure, right? You know, wherever you feel comfortable to go to. You know, at the end of the day, you know, we all win at the end of the day. As long as the community grows, you know, then, you know, everyone's a winner, you know, so that's how I see it, you know.
Well, last week, Blockchain Pain reached out to me, and to be honest, that was the only place I knew where to go, where I could get my VEND going again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did it because there was nowhere else that I could find, and it came like a bolt from the blue. A very nice bolt, I might say.
Nice.
And that's fine. You know, my hyperverse leaders, we joined different companies along the way. So in one company, they're at the top, and other company, I'm at the top and they're on the bottom. And so, you know, that's how we've been working with each other. So as leaders, you know, it's not about where you are, right? It's about working together to win, right?
I totally get that, but now I'm in an uncomfortable position because I really love Richard.
Oh, I love you too. Virtual hug.
Bev's already gone with blockchain pain, but anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. We'll work it out, I'm sure. But
yeah,
it's cleared up a lot for me now. So thank you.
For sure. And hey, you know, like I'm glad everyone's excited, and we really do have to really take in that we're at the beginning of the launch, right? Blockchain Pain, you know, you brought him up, but he said something earlier when I was connecting with him, right? And it's the truth, right? Most of us, when we enter an opportunity like this, one of the first questions we ask is, okay, how long has this company been around, right? Because usually what we know is, okay, the longer it's been around, you know, then the longer it's gonna last, right? But Sam and even Kirsten in your math class, he mentioned it about the beginning, middle, and end, right? So the length of it doesn't necessarily mean that it's the best time to get in. What the best time to get in is at the beginning. The beginning is the best time to get in. So right now is the best time for everyone to, you know, get on board, you know, and let's go for the ride, you know?
Yep.
So when it comes to Sam Summer, he's we know that there's court cases coming up, and as Kirsten and I, we've always believed, you know, and there's court cases coming up. So does that doesn't affect Sam at all in this program?
No, this is a separate company with a separate.
So it's not going to get it. Now, I mean, I don't know anything about the court cases. I just see a lot of people negatively posting and what have you, and wanting to take, you know, find out where all the missing millions are and what have you. Well, it's none of my business. Okay. The people in the know have to do all that, but I just want to make sure that this doesn't go down like the other programs. That's all.
No, I don't think so. It's a clean slate, and Sam's legal reputation is clear. There's nothing pending as far as his, you know, criminal record. So yeah, So
I just don't understand why so many people are negatively looking at things negatively out there at the moment, because really,
here's
it's just
why,
a
Bob. Let me tell you why. Because we as a not me, of course, I would have to say that I made the same mistake when I first started with Stay Hyper Fund, not knowing, and everything was going so good, and it seems like everything was going to be lasting forever, and Hyper Fund seems to be a godsend company, and I was using it to do ministry work across the globe to help poor people, to help very people. And so we never thought that it was going to go away, because it was just on a steady climb, making money. And so so my mistake at the time was it never occurred to me that the company was going to collapse so early. Okay.
Yep.
And but I have learned, and what I have learned is that I educate each and every one of my members, especially the VEND community members, that business is a risk, and the higher the return, the higher the risk. Just like when you get involved with this, stock, and that's why people do mutual fund portfolios, because in the mutual fund portfolios, there's a really high returns and a really low return. There's a steady returns. And so they do that so that they can continue to be on a win-win situation in the end, because everything kind of balances out. Well, we don't teach that in the business, MLM. Leaders are afraid that they're not going to get downlines, so they continue to sell the idea that it's a rock solid platform, and it's sustainable, and they're gonna make a lot of money, and yada yada yada, right? So a lot of these people, they put a lot of money in. They put like an arm and a leg. They put their retirement in. They put, they sell their house and they put everything in. They got a loan. I mean, all kinds of decisions went into it. So the people who risk a lot, they lost a lot. Should the company continue there, they also win a lot, but they also make a lot, right? So because the upline continue to sell the idea that these platforms are sustainable and it's long lasting, people really don't take precaution when they go into these platforms. So yes, they have the right to be upset, because in their mind it was Sam who guarantees them that it's gonna last forever, right? And so all of a sudden things collapse, and then now they're angry at Sam because they have hundreds of thousands of their money stuck in these platforms, right? Mm-hmm. So I could understand why they're mad, but moving forward, Bev and Kristen, moving forward, we as leaders need to educate our members the right way. Okay. And if you listen to the disclosure that I put together for every single presentation moving forward, we clearly define what these business models are and the risk that is in, that comes with it. It's a part of the territory, and they need to take accountability. They have freedom to choose, but they need to take accountability for their actions, right? If they decided to invest into these platforms, they need to also be ready to lose and not blame anyone. And they need to also understand there's no payback, there's no refund, there's no return. Okay, when you win big, and you need to know how to save your money for the next go round, the next merry-go-round. You know what I'm saying? So we need to properly educate our people so they don't get into this mindset of, pay me back when I lose my money, right? Okay. We need to educate them differently. And if you're going to want to make money, right? Number one, attach yourself to a group that is already moving forward on the right path. Second, you need to get into, I'm going to start having strategy meetings exclusively just with my team. So you need to be a part of that, because here the MMM launched about a month ago. So the bronze package is 3 weeks. The silver package is 2 weeks, and the gold package is a day old. You want to make money, you better hurry up, and you better get into my training rooms and make sure that you make the right decision before you deposit money into it.
Yeah,
So
I wanna also add to Bev, you know, because Bev, I was upset too. I'll be honest, right? And one of the reasons why I was upset is because when I got on board with VidiLook, I just got up and running, and you know, I built a big team quickly. Like within, I got in early April, right? And I guess it ran up until I think August, right? And I had a big team, right? And a lot of them, obviously, my intentions for them was good. I wanted them to win. I wanted them to make money because I was making money. Got my broke even, and I was making money from it. And that's when I even started sharing it with people once I seen, okay, you know, this is going. But at that time, the messaging that they were giving on the corporate meetings that it was sustainable, and oh, hold your VEND, and you know, as you know, VEND is gonna go up to wherever, you know. So I'm thinking about holding VEND. I had some VEND that I held there, and then you know, obviously, you know, that wasn't the case, but that was my introduction into this platform. So when it pretty much fell apart, I was upset, you know, and I really am in touch with my emotions. And you know, like I said, with the focus, like when you see the products and stuff that have come out, you see in the spiritual, I'm very spiritual. And the feeling that I had at that time, it was a big imbalance, because it was not a feeling that I'm used to, because it's like this door open, but the law of completions states that there has to be a completion to everything. And this was not complete to me. And I'm like, no, this is not how this is supposed to end. You know, like where everyone I showed, they all put money in and then everyone loses money. That's not how this is supposed to end. Right. And so I just made sure I stayed in up to date with what was going on. I seen the situation where Sam was looking for Garrett, and then Garrett's denying it, and then that the heck guy is calling him a scammer. I seen the whole episode. I seen everything that was going on, right? But I had to stay in tune, because I'm hearing Sam explaining things, and I'm like, you know what, what he's saying is making sense, you know, but you know, right now my emotions are in it. So then I had to take my emotions apart from the situation and just view it as it was, right? And if you're not on Kirsten's math class, get on her math class, because Sam talks about that. Because going into this, we have to take all of our emotions out, and we have to go in straight with logic and math. Do the numbers, understand how the model works, and then you go in and try to mitigate your risks. Right. I was telling Summer before too, I also invest in Forex, right? And in Forex, as soon as you enter the trade, you're in the negatives, right? And you have to wait for the market to turn your way before you get in the green. And then once you get in the green, then you can put in stop losses to kind of capture what you've already made and try to lock it in. What a lot of people don't do is, because the market moves in waves, and a lot of time your stop loss can get hit. So there's a lot of investors that I know where they put no stop loss, right? And they'll be in the negatives, and they may go up in the green and they're making money, but they think it go higher, but then it goes lower. And because they didn't put that stop loss there, you know, they're expecting it to go higher still, but it goes lower. And then they're looking at it like, oh no, I can't exit now because I need this to turn around so I can get in the green. But they don't exit, and then they go lower. Pretty much they were not following the rules. Right. So with us going on the math class, but with us coming on Summer's team, where she's showing us ins and outs of MLM, and us having the right information, then you're not really concerned about, you know, whether this is going to succeed or not, because you're going to apply this according to the rules. You're going to get in early. You're going to get your 1x back, because that's what you want. The money you put in, you want that back. Get your 1x. And then after your 1x, everything else from that is in the green, just like the Forex. Once you get in the green, you get in green, and now you locked in your profits, right? But as long as you go in and get your 1x. But the best chances that you have to get your 1x is by getting in early. Get your packages early and then go in. Like for gold, I believe I recouped already. It's the gold, you get your ROI back in 20 days. And I believe it's been 20 days. You know, so I already got my money back from that. So now I got my 1x. Everything else from now is profit, right? The other one, silver pack, I have silver pack. I think I have a few more days and I'm going to be in the green, right? So it's about timing, positioning. And if it lasts 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and of course we want it to last forever, but I'm not going in it with that mindset now. Now I'm going in it just strictly on logic and math. I'm looking at the numbers. I'm looking at the, you know, everything that's going on. And that's how I'm approaching this. Because if your emotions are in, of course you're going to be upset. And that's what I think a lot of our communities happen to a lot of our community. Everyone here, I think, has gone through these wave of emotions, right? But at the same time, who else is providing an opportunity like this one, right? And even the ones that do have opportunities, you don't even know who it is that owns it. So they could disappear and then you don't even know who to blame. At least with Video, we had someone to blame, you know. But over here, but approach this in that way, where whatever package you're getting, okay, see how long it's going to take for me to get my ROI. Get in, go get your 1x out. Once you get your 1x out, everything else from there, you're in the green. You know, approach it that way. So that way, now when you're going in, you're not thinking, oh, this is going to last forever. You're more looking at it on a mathematical standpoint.
Yeah, you also like it to give you some form of income.
Yep.
So here is what I've learned. Okay. What I learned from Sam, because Sam talks to me very truthfully. Not everything, all right, because obviously there are things that I'm not purview to it. But he does say to me, and this is true, okay? I listened to what he said, and then I use my my worldly experience, and I use my intellectual evaluation, and this is what he said. In business, there's the beginning, the middle, and the end, okay? In business, not everybody is going to win. There will be winners and there will be losers. There will be people who make money and people who lose money. Okay. And if you think about it, I don't know who in the entire world, I don't know who gets into business and they give refund back to people when they lose money. There is no business out there. Stores, when they spend money to buy merchandise and merchandise don't sell, do they get their money back? They don't. If you buy a car and a car start having issues, you know, down the road, if it's after the warranties, are you getting your money back? No, unless you buy insurance on it or some sort of coverage. So you think about the casino, more than 75–80% lose money. If you think about, you know, horse race betting, car betting, you know, lottery, okay, they even have a lesser percentage of people making money. But with Sam's business, yes, there were people lose money, but there are a lot of more people make money compared to these other business platforms. That's why I decided to stay, because I said, you know what? It's better than lottery ticket. It's better than a horse betting. It's better than car race betting, sports betting. It's better than going to the casino. Okay. So yeah, I chose to stay with Sam's business model. And now that I have, you know, deeper information, I'm going to be able to help anyone who comes into my team to make money instead of losing money. That's why you need to attach yourself to the winning team so you can get the right information moving forward and always make money instead of losing money.
Yes, Kirsten, go ahead.
But then again, remember, there's no guarantees, right? There's no guarantees. I could only tell you what I know.
Yeah, I get that. Sorry, I've got Blippy in the background, but I was just wondering, so you came in with Sam Summer. I just want to get this clear in my head. And so all roads lead to Summer. Is that what you're saying?
Just the
So-
leaders that I recruited, because I'm not getting a salary. The commitment was you recruit people to work for VEND, and then we will register them under you.
Yeah,
Because
but what I mean is, like, because you said you recruited, are you the only one directly at the top? Do all roads lead to you, is what I'm saying?
Starting with VEND, yes, I am the only person at the top, yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
But
So, yeah, so
but
if-
there are other groups that are not under me. There are other groups who came, whose leader came from Stable Dow, and they, you know, they did not come under my leadership. They came under their old structure. But
yeah,
then
they stayed with the old structure, but had a leader at the top.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
yes, their leader was a Sam believer, so they came when Sam started it.
Yeah, gotcha.
But the ones who are under me are the ones whose leader left or didn't come over, and they had to find a new leader. So that's why, you know, I have these people under
Yeah,
me.
and that's kind of where I was at. Like, I was directly under Sam, and I've been a Sam believer from the very beginning. Like, I joined Stable Dow way back before it was even cool, you know. And so I've been a Sam believer, but when everything sort of went south, I didn't, like Bev said, I had no idea where to go and find the answers. So yeah, I get what you're saying about leadership. I get it.
Yeah. You
Okay.
may be under Sam, but you're not always talking to Sam.
How long
get
has the new VEN been going?
I get that.
And Sam doesn't share his business ideas with you, right? So you're not getting the same thing as I'm getting.
Yeah. So Summer, how long has been VEN going again?
VEN started on October 1st.
It's a pity
2
we didn't
months.
know it then,
2 months.
because we kind of put everything on the back burner, and it's only just.
Exactly, Bev. I'm with you on that. Like, everything went on the back burner, and so we didn't know where to go. We didn't know.
Okay, so now we've got VEN going, and so Kirsten and I can kind of take off with that now, new and old. And then what about the VAV? What about all the funds that we never got out of VAV that we put in? Thousands.
So Bev, you're gonna have to like understand that VDLOOK and VAV were mangled into one wallet. And so what happened, whoever took that money, they took all the money with it. Okay. And so that conversation has been turned over to the attorneys. Okay. So I don't even want to like talk about VEND, talk about VAV or talk about VDLOOK, because for one, it's a negative connotation, and two, people who we are bringing into this space, they don't have any idea what VDLOOK and what VAV is. And so we don't want to take any chance of ruining anybody's mind, you know, coming and learning about the VEND. Okay.
So the VAV that's coming is not the old VAV.
It's not the same. I don't know what Sam planned on doing. He knows that the VAV is not going to make money. It's just going to be coming back. And I don't know what he has planned for that. Okay.
So all the money we've got in the old VAV, basically, we could kiss goodbye. So
you can kiss goodbye everything that's done before VEND. Before VEND. Stable Dow, we are also Satoshi, VDLOOK, VAV. This is just, like I said, take an eraser and erase everything and just start fresh.
And one of the main reasons why all that happened is there was no transparency. No one knew what was going on, right? And right now, you know, with VEND, you know, there's full transparency, and it's something that I'm enforcing, and it's something that Summer's enforcing, you know. So and we have the WhatsApp group with the leaders where Sam is a part of, right? And when the numbers are not in, then you're seeing my text, where are the numbers, you know? And then you'll see Summer double down on that, Where are the numbers? You know, and that's what we need. We need someone to go to bat for us to make sure that, you know, there's full transparency, right? So now you can see what's in the account. Every day there's a daily report, so you'll see what's in the account, right? And understanding that how the model works, because the model here is money in, money out, right? So if there's more money coming out than getting put in, then the thing's gonna fall apart, right? And so that's why right now with VEND, the numbers matter, right? And we see the community growing tremendously. And when you see the stats, you'll see, you know, the numbers are increasing every day for packages. People are getting packages. So a lot of money is getting deposited in, and those deposits are what's allowing you to withdraw your money, because there's money that's there, right? And, you know, as long as we see that and the numbers look healthy, and Kirsten, he said it in your math class, this past math class, he said it. He said, if you're looking at the numbers every day, and if you see the numbers going down, then it should tell you that the whatever project or whatever the case may be is not, yes, but, you know, he said it on the math class. So that's why the education is important, transparency and education. So now, you know, when we're approaching this, we're approaching it a completely different way. It's not, oh, it's an opportunity, everyone's just trying to go in and get money. Now it's a matter of, okay, we're all educating ourselves. And the voting polls as well, they're putting out KPIs, they're putting out limits and all this stuff. And when they happen, every time a new thing's implemented, everyone's upset. But then you have time to absorb. Why are our maximum withdrawals only 100? Then you think in, okay, if we put no limit to the withdrawals, then what happened with V.E.N.D looks going to happen again, right? So at least now, as the company's starting up and is building, yeah, have the maximum withdrawal at 100, and then eventually we vote to make it 200, and then we vote to make it 500, and we vote to make it 1,000. But of course, we want the treasury to be healthy. We want for money to be there so that we can make those withdrawals, right? And I know Sam Lee he's paying attention to this as well, right? And obviously this is his game, right? So we're learning along the way. So
yeah,
that's what
learning. He knows that if he fucked up again, he's gonna lose the entire community, business community. So he also learns.
Yep.
He also learns.
And in any business,
say that again.
With any business, it's important to know what the numbers are, right? If you're purchasing a business, you want to know how it's doing. You want to know what the losses. You want to know profits. You want to know what the potential. You need to know what the numbers are, right? So this allows you to make an informed decision, right? It's almost like having a candy store, and you know, yeah, there are going to be some kids that are going to go in and take, you know, a few candies, but there's if everything is open, some people will just go in and just be gluttons, just take everything, and then there'll be nothing left. So there has to be some checks and balances in order to have it sustainable, right? So it is very important. I'm glad that V.E.N.D is allowing to have reports where we can see some numbers and you know, analyze the numbers to see, you know, the longevity of and how things are flowing, right? So that's very important.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
and the questions are important too.
Yeah.
Right,
So
go ahead, Summer. Go ahead, Summer.
So Bev and Christian, we've already gone through all that, right? So obviously you're still at the place where we were, you know, 2 months ago about, you know, this and that about V.E.N.D look and Bev and all that. So I want to help you put a closure on that and say start over, right? Get an eraser, erase what has happened and start over, because the V.E.N.D is completely different. It's not just one product. It's going to be a super mall of products, and there's going to be so many vendors coming in and so many opportunities to make money that will nurture the V.E.N.D ongoing. So just, you know, just take it as it's a new thing. It's a new, fresh beginning. Okay.
Oh, totally. I'm it's already erased for me. Like I'm not even focused on that at all. Now I've just got a problem as to do I support Bev and go with her under her, or do I go with my man here? That's my only issue at the, at the moment.
Well, your loyalty is to your partner. And because you didn't come first and Bev come first, you know, you need to give her the respect that she gave you.
Yeah, well, I'll make that decision. But yeah, thank you. I do appreciate what you're saying. But yeah.
Yeah, your loyalty is to your teammate, your leader right above, right next to you. She made the decision first, so now you have to talk to her and how you guys move forward.
Yeah, we'll work it out between us. Yeah.
But I mean, Richard is still a part of our family, so you will still get, you know, gems from him, and you know.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. I see there's a few other guests that are here listening in. I see May Laura said thanks. May, do you want to unmute yourself? Do you want to introduce yourself? Welcome aboard. Welcome to the family. You know, we want to know everyone. Soon enough too, would love for everyone to get their cameras on. We'd like to see some lovely faces. We see Bev and Kirsten's lovely face. We see Summer's lovely face. Blockchain, when he has something to say, you get to see his lovely face. But anyone else have any questions or anything to say? You know, while you're on here, you know, we want to hear from you. May, would you like to say something?
No, I'm already in.
Pardon?
I just already in already. I just get to learn more.
Oh, nice, nice. How are you liking it so far?
Well, I just learning more information. I purchased a 1 star and the G50 already. So
nice, good stuff, good stuff. And I see Tishay. You want to unmute yourself?
Is there an app for VEND or no?
Is there an app for VEND?
Yeah.
There is an app, but you could go on the website too, right? It's h5.vend.limited.
And there is also a VEND app.
Yeah, you have the site for the VEND app, blockchain.
Just a second, I can pull it up. Just give me a moment.
So that's the site that you could go on to register, and you just use your stable login and password, and it will let you get in,
Yeah,
right?
I thought I tried to download an app but couldn't find it.
Do you have Apple or do you have Android?
Android.
Yeah, so it's available for Android on the app. Actually, it's right here. Here, hold on, let me see on this. Off the site is for the app. It's www.vend.limited. Here, I'll send it to you right now.
What is it?
www.vend, VEND.LIMITED.
I didn't pick that up.
Hold on, I got you.
Can you write it in the chat, please?
Yep, I'm gonna do it right now. Send it in here. Oh, okay, yeah. Blockchain sent it as well. So you see the link in the text?
Not yet. Okay.
All right. And yeah, and this session right here, this is the Focus 11. We're gonna do this every day at 11 o'clock. And look at that. It was so interesting, and thank you for all the questions. We went 2 hours and it seemed like 2 minutes. You know, that's how exciting VEND is, you know. So thank you everyone for being on board. We're going to be at it again tomorrow, 11 p.m. and bring some guests. Everyone just bring some guests, you know, get them on board so we can present every day. There's something new happening, you know, so that we'll make sure that everyone's fully up to date. Bev, you don't have to search anywhere else, as well as you, Kirsten. We'll make sure that you're in the loop. You know, you get all the information that's going on with this. All right. So everyone, thank you so much. God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow.
The other thing.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Bev. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm trying to download the VEND app, but I cannot find it.
So did you go on the link that I sent you? I just sent on the website.
On the app?
Yes. So if you check the link that I sent, VEND.limited, www.VEND.limited. You look in the chat area.
Okay, so if I need to go online for that.
Yes, exactly. So you go online, you can download it. You're not going to find it in the App Store right now. Go online and just go to that website, and then you'll see it says the iOS app and then the Android app. And you just click on the link and you can download it.
It's not on the App Store yet.
No, it's not on the App Store yet. It's not on the App Store yet.
No, it's not in the App Store. You gotta download from the link.
The link. Go to the site and then click on the link and download from the link.
Yeah, and since you have an Android, it'll actually give you the option there. You just click on it, you'll install it, and then it'll be on your phone, and you'll be able to access it from there.
All right, guys, I got to run. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for all.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
Okay. Good night.
Thank you, Richard. Thanks everyone for coming.
Thank you. All right.